Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening from my hand. Good morning, good afternoon from whatsoever part of the world you are watching from. Yeah, so my name is Emmanuel. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yeah, my name is Emmanuel. So I'm the Chief Technical Analyst for Signal Spark Academy. So while we wait for other people to join, I would love to know where you are watching from. Can type it in the comment section where you are watching from, your name and where you are watching from. Yeah, good evening, future sign Newton. Oh wow, Akwa Ibom State. Wow, that's very nice. That's very nice. Oh, good evening, Sonny. Yeah, you can just. I want to know where you are watching me from, right? So you can just comment your name and where you are watching from. Thank you. Yeah, I can see future. I can see Sonny in the comment section. Oh wow, from Ogun State. Wow, that's cool. Oh, good evening, Deepo Ayola. Please, can I know where you are watching from? Oh, from Anambra State. Wow, that's cool. Wow, Sylvester from Lagos, Abuja. All right, before we start, I would love to share um how I started trading. I started trading a few years ago, and the funniest thing was that okay, when I got the course for trading, when I first started trading, I okay, I was watching because the introduction, everything, but it got to a part that they talked about do not trade with emotion, And I'm like, trading with emotion. What are you guys saying? Okay, I skipped that part. Went to the next part. This tutor was still hammering on, do not trade with emotion, do not trade with emotion. And do not trade with emotion. Okay, and I'm like, this is trading. What are you guys talking about? Emotion. So, what are you guys talking about? Emotion. So, I started. So, give me a minute, guys. Sorry. Sukod, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. So, today I'll be just doing a little thing. I'll just analyze. Before I analyze, I want Emmanuel to maybe say he was saying something before I joined.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
was,
was saying something before you joined. I was like
yeah,
sharing my experience about trading. Yeah, so I didn't really focus on that part of emotion, and I funded my account with $50, and you know how it was. I really knew what emotion was, and I'm like, why didn't I even focus on this part before I even started? Like, I need to master my emotion before I started trading. But I don't really know that emotion is part of this thing. I was just skipping that part, but it really got to me when I really funded the account, and it was really a lot. That's by the way. So I would love to introduce one of the youngest trader from Abuja. He is one of the youngest trader from Abuja. He has done quite a lot of numbers in trading, and believe me, this is someone you would love to learn from. He have moved $1,200 account. I think he went on a live on his YouTube channel. He went on live and made $12,000. I think he increased $1,200 to $12,000 just in few minutes trading NFP. And that is really crazy for me. That is someone, me personally, I want to learn from. So without further ado, let me introduce to you Two Code. Why you present the screen. Thank you so much. Two Code. You can
uh,
just
so good evening. I won't want you to trade news anyway. It's risky. I just had to follow up that is. So I'll share my screen now so we can just go straight to
all right.
the class. So
All
share
right.
my entire screen. Can you all see my screen now? Or do you still need to approve it from your end? Okay, you can see my screen, right? You can see my screen now, right? Hello.
I can't see your screen. I can't see your screen.
I already shared the screen. I'm sharing my
Okay.
screen.
Yeah, I can see your screen. I can see your screen.
Okay. If you are seeing my screen, can you can comment maybe saying or something. So let me be sure that people are seeing. And hope the class is being recorded. Oh,
Yeah, it's being
okay,
recorded.
okay. So today I will just go straight to the point. So I was supposed to do a live session, but I like live session maybe when during trading. These are the few trades I took last week. Maybe
Oh
I'll
wow.
use a new trading um maybe a new trading view to explain or break down what I was supposed to teach here. Let me just use deriv. I also trade with deriv. These are the analysis I did. I'm waiting for. So first of all, I don't know um how deep you have gone at trading. Like I'm talking about the people on this class right at the moment. So first thing I do when I come to the chart is to know where the direction of the market is going to. Things I look out for on my chart are when because I'm a day trader, what I do mostly is maybe look at the 24 hours time frame, which is the daily time frame, first of all, to know the direction of the market, where the market is going to at the moment, and where the market will potentially reverse from. Then after that, I drop down to the 4 hours time frame to look for the kind of structure I trade. If I see it, and if I didn't see it, I'll drop down to the 1 hour time frame to look for structure. If I see a structure on either 4 hours or 1 hour time frame, I'll mark out structure. Then, oh sorry, I didn't save this first. 24 hours time frame I use for direction. The 4 hours time frame for marking my structure. Then the 1 hour time frame is for also marking of structure. So after that, if I can see any structure on this and any structure on this, what I go is to mark out my point of interest, which is POI. I'll go to all of that. Then we'll analyze after I explain what I used to do, then we'll go back to maybe currency pair. I don't know, maybe you trade currency pair. We'll use currency pair to mark out zones for next week. So you can follow up with that. If I see my zones on 4 hours or 1 hour time frame. Then whenever market reverse back to my 4 hour zone, what I look out for is go to the 15-minute time frame. I'll drop down to 15-minute time frame. When price gets to my zone, I will go to 15-minute time frame. For the 4 hours, if my structure is on 4 hours, I'll drop down to the 15-minute time frame. Immediately price tap into my zone to look for confirmation to take my trade. Also, for the 1 hour time frame, whenever price come to my zone, I'll drop down to the 5-minute time frame to look for confirmation to follow up my trade. So let's say my analysis now, let's say on the 4 hours time frame, let's say my analysis is like from my zone is like this on the 4 hours time frame. Then on the 1 hour time, on the 15-minute time frame, when I drop down, before if I want to take the trade, let's say I take I'm the type that take risk entry. I'll just start buying immediately from here and put my stop loss around here. Maybe this is my whole zone, and this is where the low of the whole candle is at. Understand? I'll put my stop loss maybe immediately here. And on the 4 hour time frame, when you see something like this, the stop loss may be big depending on the kind of pair you are trading. Let's say if it's currency pair, it would be like this zone alone from this zone to the stop loss would be like maybe something like 70 pips, 80 pips stop loss. You understand? So let's say you are trading with risk entry. Market starts selling, selling, selling. Maybe when it tap into your zone, you already set buy limit because you are the type that trade what's it called? Risk entry. You take your trade based on risk entry and not confirmation entry. You already be in drawdown along the line from all these places. You'll be in drawdown. You understand? So in when you are in that drawdown, let's say you are the type that use big lot also, you'll be scared because let's say price reverse up to this place, maybe it's closer to your stop loss already. Let's say your stop loss is like 70 pips, you use one lot, you're already down like $500 drawdown. You'll be feeling somehow like you'll be scared. You understand? I know everybody, if you're starting out like that, you'll be very scared. When I started trading, also, I was like that. I trade with buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop, all those things. So when I keep learning, I keep learning from different people. I came across the one that taught me how to use confirmation entry. So when it comes to confirmation now, let's see, this is my 4 hours entry now. I'll drop down to my 15-minute time frame. Immediately price tap into my zone. I'll not set buy limit. Understand? So if you are the type that analyze, or you are on this meeting today and you want to also do analysis, maybe you want to like try do analysis for yourself to mark out your PO and other stuff, and you are the type you don't want to you don't want to be setting buy limit and sell limit, you can download this app, Trading Alert, from either your Play Store or App Store. So this app, I subscribe to it every month. That's like not up to 7,000 naira. So you can subscribe to it every month. You can use to set your alarm for where when price is closer to your zone. Let's say your zone is around let's say 250, and you are interested in buying from 250. When price get to like 255, you set it on the app that when price get to like 255, when price is selling and is closer to your zone, it will alert you. It should tell you that okay, the price is already close to your zone. Your phone will start vibrating, it will start ringing or vibrating based on how you set your own. So that's how I used to know when prices come to my zone. I don't used to panic to set buy limit or sell limit for any of my trade anymore. You understand? So you can download this app, Trading Alert, from your App Store or Play Store. You can search for it on it, you see it. So after that, when price gets to your zone, you will now wait for confirmation. The confirmation I use varies. I use candlestick confirmation sometime, and I use depending on how the market drop down to my zone. That's when I use two type of confirmation. I use the MSS confirmation and I use the candlestick confirmation. So the candlestick confirmation works, but the MSS confirmation is for traders that are trying to be very sure. Understand? You are trying to be very sure before you take that trade. That's when you use MSS confirmation. But most time, sometime market may just not give you MSS confirmation. But when market wants to go to your direction, mostly like when market wants to play out very well, it will give you MSS confirmation. You will not be afraid. Let's say a trade that is supposed to be maybe 100 pips stop loss. When you get MSS confirmation, your stop loss may drop down to like 20 pips after you follow the MSS confirmation. Then um the MSS confirmation is something like this. When market is coming into your zone, market, let's say for this buy now, market will be dropping, it will give you this kind of movement, it will be giving this kind of movement, it will be giving this kind of movement. When market is coming into your zone, it should drop into your zone aggressively. Understand? When it drop into your zone aggressively, then for the MSS confirmation, it will start giving you something like when it tap into your zone, you be careful, you will not panic. You understand? You just wait. Even if market is buying from your zone like 30 pips, 40 pips, don't worry, it will still give you confirmation unless it has given you candlestick confirmation. But most time, market will not give you candlestick confirmation. So you have to wait for MSS confirmation. Something like this. Let's say this is the zone. Let's say this is the zone. I'm coming. Let's say this is the zone already mark. Understand? Most of the time you mark your zone, market will be buying already because you set buy limit. Then immediately you see something like this happen again. Market reverse. Let's say after like 30 pips, market will now reverse back to take you out. Then it will go back up again like this. Market will now do something like this, then go like this again, then start buying. You now that you already set buy limited, that you already start buying, and now market has moved like 30 to 40 pips. You have said B that okay, market you said it B, yeah, so you will not miss out on trade. Immediately you see market do something like take you out again, or you set your stop loss here, market reverse take you out. You will now be feeling like what you will be feeling like you are doing something wrong. You are not doing it, you are not doing something wrong. It's because of lack of knowledge, you understand? You just need to get knowledge if you want to do it by yourself, understand? This type of entry model is the best type of entry model that you need to learn. But before learning it, it will look very difficult, you understand, without knowing what you are seeing on the charts yet. So let me go to chart analysis and show you what you need to look out for when you I know some people might not like know the basis of forex. You can look at that on YouTube or something. Or if Signal Spark admin have already show you something about that, you can follow up. Now on the
Yeah, we have a course about that.
okay, okay. So on the when
Yes,
I
yeah.
come to my charts, what I do mostly is to look for the direction of the market. That's 24 hours time frame. I'll do this. I'll mark out the main zone that I need to like look out for reversal or where I see structure. Now looking at this chart now, this 1 day candle chart, you can see the market has been bullish, has been buying. If market is buying, there's surely a place the market will reverse from. You understand? And for me now, whenever I want to take a trade, whenever I want to take a trade, from the higher time frame, I used to look out for where I'll take my TP also. You understand? Now market has been buying. It has not been giving like zones for um entry, like opportunity for buyers. Even if there were zones around this place, this 25 time frame, if you drop like 1 hour time frame, you will see a lot of zones here. But market was not reversing back to it. You understand? So you need where market will reverse from to tap your zone. You understand? So the things you now look out for is like structure, or you look for resistance zone. Now on this chart, this is the resistance zone here. This is a resistance level. Market is already at the resistance level. Yeah, this is the resistance level. And before the resistance level, you see something like this. You see market taking out the buy side liquidity. This is a buy side liquidity area that market took out. Now, after market took out this buy side liquidity, before market continue buying, breaking below this low here, market gave us reversal here. All this reversal that market did here, you can use them as liquidity. Now market has given liquidity here. Now what should you be expecting? You'll be expecting market to take out this liquidity again before it will start selling. You understand? This is buy side liquidity. Anytime market take out buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity, market will give reversal immediately. Now market has taken out this buy side liquidity here. What do you expect? Reversal. But before you expect that reversal, there are still things you consider before following that type of trade. Now, when you see something like this, that market has taken buy side liquidity on the higher time frame, like 24 hours time frame, you will drop down to 1 hour time frame to look for MSS confirmation to follow the direction. Because looking at this now, market may sell, it may sell maybe to around this area before continue the direction, depending on how the market is moving at that moment. So what I would do next is to drop down to like 1 hour time frame. Now dropping down to the 1 hour time frame, I'll see a lot of things. What did I say? When you see a buy side liquidity taken out on the 4 hours time frame, you should expect price to do or to go. You should expect price to go back to the opposite direction immediately. But you should drop down to 1 hour time frame to look for change of character or MSS confirmation. Now looking at this chart now, what do you see after price take out this buy side liquidity? After price took out this buy side liquidity, it continue giving break of structure to the upside, break of structure to the upside, another break of structure to the upside. Now, this is the last break of structure to the upside on this chart here. So this side will become our buy side liquidity. Now, price has taken out this high here, this previous high, this is now the new high. But after price took out this previous high, it reverses back, breaking below this. Assuming for market to continue bullish, after breaking above this, market was supposed to do something like this, come down to this area, then continue breaking above this again. You understand? But market has done what? Shift in market structure. It has given us shift in market structure. So what do you need now? You will follow up with what you are seeing on the chart. Now you see this. We know that market was bullish, you understand? We know that market has been bullish on the daily time frame, you understand? But also, even as that market is bullish, market is giving us opportunity to sell to buy zones, because there are a lot of buy zones here on the 1 hour time frame. I'll show you. Now we have this now. After market give us shifting structure here, then market will do what? Reverse back to give us liquidity. Now this liquidity is what I call inducement liquidity, but I won't want to be using names that will confuse you. Just know that it's liquidity. Understand? Now market will reverse back to give you liquidity, and this liquidity now market will do what? Will later come and take it out. So this is what you expect. Now before you confirm that your liquidity is strong, you need to use your Fibonacci level, Fibonacci, to mark out the reversal. Now from this place to this place, to where when this market start pulling back, your Fibonacci should, your pullback should be up to 50%. Now let's say market reverses from year to year, and market started coming back. Assuming the market, this reversal coming back into this place didn't break below this, or didn't come to like 50% of this place, that means this whole thing here is not valid. Let me go again. This pullback here, this pullback you see here, after this break of short downside, price continue coming down, then start giving reversal. Now this reversal is supposed to be our liquidity, but before your liquidity will be valid, market is supposed to give you something like this. Now let's say this was the reversal, then market start like selling again, you understand, like pullback. Now when you use your Fibonacci level, if this pullback now that happened here, let's say this pullback is not up to this place, that means this whole thing here is not valid. Now 80% of time, if you try selling from here, it will not play out, you understand? So you have to like look out for this also using your Fibonacci. Now but if the pullback comes to like touch this 50%, or maybe around there, or break below it, that means your liquidity now, this liquidity, sorry, that means this liquidity is valid. Now looking at this liquidity is valid, you understand? So what do you expect now? You expect price to do what? To come take out this liquidity, then you start selling from the closest zones to liquidity. Now looking at this chart now, looking at this whole chart here, there are a lot of zones here. Yeah, there are a lot of zones. You just need to that's why I say you have a lot of zones, but inside that your zone, when market get to this zone, you will not take trade immediately, because what I do, I trade from the closest zones to liquidity. They are the one that I trade. Now looking at this chart, you have mitigated block here that was that was have broken out, but this liquidity didn't touch it. So that's a zone. Understand? You have a zone here. It also aligns with the other block around this place, but the other block is not that clear. But if you drop down to like 30-minute time frame, it may be clear. So this is the first zone. You understand? This is the first zone, and this first zone is the one closer to liquidity. Unless price didn't give you confirmation in this zone, that's when you forget it. You understand? Then you still have another zone up here, which is this failed order block also, and it also aligns with the fair value gap within this place. This is a fair value gap. This place, you can mark this zone. You have this fair value gap here. I'm not using I didn't use what's it called, Fibonacci, to measure my fair value gap, but I don't need it because the zone is too small. So we can just say this is another zone here. You understand? This is another zone. So if this zone, this is the first zone, most of the time market may not go back to this zone again. It will just start selling from here and crash. It will not even come back maybe after like 2 weeks before market will now reverse back. But you, now that you know that okay, you are supposed to take trade closer to the liquidity. You understand? When market take out your liquidity, the closest zone to your liquidity is where you take your trade from. You understand? So now this is the closest zone to liquidity. Is this one that you will be interested in to take trade from? But you are not to use sell limit, because I don't trade with sell limit. You are not to use sell limit. What you should expect when price comes to your zone, either price give you candlestick confirmation. Maybe let me draw something like this. Let's say when it was buying, it was going high, market is coming, is doing something like this. Let me make this thing bold a little bit. It was going aggressively into your zone, then market do some price does something like this. This is the middle candle. Let's say this is the middle candle. This, I told you, when you analyze and your zone is on um 1 hour, what did I say? You confirm it on 5 minute time frame. Understand? So now this is what you see if if you are the type that use candles.
I think probably there is a network glitch at his end.
One.
So
The
while we wait
next,
for,
the
okay, okay,
can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So the next thing you expect now is for the next candle, the next red candle, because you are trying to sell the next red candle that will close. This middle one doesn't matter. The color doesn't matter. Either, even though it's green or red, it doesn't matter. The next candle should do what? Close below this. Like the body of the next candle should close below the body of this. Understand? If you see something like this on your 5 minute time frame, then what you do next, you start selling from here. You start selling from this close of this one. Then your stop loss will be above this week. Understand? This is another chap type. That's if you see something like this on 5 minute time frame. If you form, immediately tap into your zone. But if something like this didn't form, immediately tap into your zone. That's when you now wait for co- um confirmation, which is the market structure shift confirmation, which you have something like this. I'm coming on 5 minute time frame. You wait on 5 minute time frame because this 1 hour time frame zones. You understand? So you wait for something like this on your 5 minute time frame. You market will be coming to your zone, doing something like this, going above, doing something like this. When it tap into your zone, you understand? It will now do something like this, break below this. After I break below this, to give you a little pullback, come like this. Then when it reverses to maybe immediately above this liquidity that is within the middle, then you start selling. So this is the best way to trade. You understand? This is the best way that you can follow up your trade. This is the best confirmation I use. And this one, most of the time, it works like most of, let's say, 90% or 95% of the time, this one play out fast. This one is sniper entry type of trade. This one you can use as sniper entry. You can use big lot without being scared. Even at that self, let's say after this whole structure has formed and market reverses to your zone, you can still use candlestick confirmation to confirm your trade very well. You understand? Let's say when price was coming to, it gave you maybe pin bar. Immediately it took out this high. It gave you maybe a push like this. Immediately tap after taking out the what's it called, the the middle liquidity here. After taking it out, then what you it gave you something like this. Immediately you cannot take sniper entry because you are using candlestick confirmation. Understand? You cannot take sniper entry. Then you start entering, you start selling immediately. This one close on 5 minute time frame. You start selling. You can use big loss because you know that the stop loss is now small compared to um this old stop loss that you are supposed to use. Let's say your stop loss is around this place because of the this thing, because of fear, understand, and because of lack of knowledge, you understand. Let's say now price didn't give you any of the confirmation I said around this place, and you start selling from here based on you are the type that trade with sell limits. Let's say price didn't give you something like this and you start selling. So you start selling, immediately price tap into your zone, it will be giving you drawdown. You even be scared. You be scared like when it's going up almost 60% of your zone already, you'll be scared. Like you will not know, you will just be scared because you will think that very soon it will just come. And most of the time, sometimes it will just come and take you out first before it will now start selling. It will come and even take you out of this stop loss that you set before it starts selling. But if God just help you or market just want to follow this zone, it will do something like this, give you change of character, reverse. Then you now that you are already on this trade, you'll be in drawdown already. But someone that knows how to trade very well will wait for something like this to form. Immediately you see something like this, you'll be very happy. Like this now, if I fund account with $50 now, and I know that my stop loss is now, like there was a trade I took on GU. Yeah, I'll show you. Became my stop loss was supposed to be like 50 pips, but after the whole confirmation, my stop loss just turn out to be 4.7 pips. On that account that I traded the account from was it $35? Then the account went up above 400 and something dollar on that same trade because I know what I was doing, you understand? Because my stop loss became just 4.7 pips. So it's nothing. I can use big lot on it because I'll not be afraid of reversal anymore. I've seen everything I wanted to see. You understand? So now I will start selling because I know the market will sell. To all this thing that market was doing when it was coming in liquidity, the market will kick it out. So when you see market doing something like this, like break of structure into your zone, it's telling you that it will sell faster. That's that for that. Now I've shown you when you come to the chart. The next thing is where you take your profit. You understand? After you know how to mark your zone, you will need to know where you take your profit. Now, taking your profit now requires a lot of knowledge. Understand? Now, before when I started trading, I will mark out structure, but I will not know where I'll take my profit. Market may have given me profit, but I will leave it till market will collect all the profit back. It will reverse because I'll be wait. That time I just used to set target. I'll say my target is this place until market get to that my target before I close. That's not how to trade. Now, looking at this chart now, this left side, if you want to take your trade, if let's say market tap into this zone before it's sold to around this place, let's say market tap into this zone and it starts selling, maybe after all this place market reverse then start selling. Let's say before this sale happen, let's say all this one is not, it has not happened yet, this place has not happened yet, where you'll be interested in taking your TP1 matters also. Where you'll be interested in taking your TP2 matters, you understand? Depending on how the market is going. Now, you will need to also look for structure. Now, what can you see here? I see a sell side liquidity here taken out because I know market is bullish. So the current structure is the one I'll focus on. That will be my TP1. Understand? I see a sell side liquidity here. Now, I saw what next? I saw inducement here, which reverses to give me, after this reversal you can see market continue, then continue. Now where this inducement is just like an enemy the market will surely take out, understand. Now looking at it, you can see market really took it out. If you look at these two places now, assuming this pullback was maybe around this place, then continuation, then market reverse to break it down, then this place will have been valid. You can see that there was another block here, but price tap into the zone, give few pullback, then continue to break it out. Understand? Because there was no sell side liquidity that was taken out here. But looking at this, there was sell side liquidity taken out. So if you're on your trade from here, let's say you started selling from here and market came to this plane and it started reversing small small, you should not be afraid because there is no sell side liquidity here. So it doesn't matter what the market is doing, you just wait. You know that this is liquidity, the market will take it out. Now, what can you see? After that, after the liquidity formed there, you can see a failed order block here, or you can just call it mitigated block, which market tap into here. You can see this now is looking good because the only way where your POI, your point of interest, will be valid is when the pullback that forms your liquidity has not tapped into the zone. And if you look at this now, the pullback didn't tap into the zone. And choosing your POI also matters. Like, let's say you are choosing order block as your POI now. Your order block should be something like this. Let's say for a buy side, let's say you wanted to buy. Let's say the what you are looking out for is buy structure. You have something like this market engulfing it, this other block. Let's say market engulfs this other body. I'll change the color of this one to red so you understand what I'm doing. Now, if you want to choose your zone now, this engulfing, understand? If you want to choose other block, you are not marking this whole green candle. What you are expected in is marking this red candle here. Now, mark it. If you want to mark this red candle, it matters. It's not anyhow that you mark your red candle. Understand? Now, marking the red candle, I will explain it and why it should be like that. If you have wick on it, if let's say the wick of the candle is shorter than the body of the candle, you will mark your PY from the wick till the whole candle. Understand? If the wick of the candle, sorry, if the wick of the candle is shorter than the body, you will mark the whole candle, this red candle, this whole red candle. But if the wick of the candle is longer than the body, let's say the wick is like this, you only mark the body. You understand? Now, looking at this POI that I mark here, what did I mark? You can see this red candle that is within this place. What made me mark it as failed order block? It was the reason why I chose only this place was because this wick here is longer than the body. That's why I choose only the body. Now, looking at it, you drop when market tap into this zone. All right, this one also is a structure, you understand. The market is bullish, you understand. The market is bullish, it has been bullish, and you are looking for where you continue the buy. But market has taken out sales, buy side liquidity from me, and it has changed character around this place. But before market will sell, it will also buy, you understand. Now, where are you interested in buying? Is the question, you understand? And the question now is that you need to know what you are doing, mark structure, and follow your POI. You understand? When you mark your POI, assuming when market took out this place and gave this pullback as liquidity, maybe reverses immediately, tap into this zone before selling to this zone. You will know that okay, you know that you take your profit tip in 1 year. Let's say you open like 5 position, you close like 3 position here first until you see market giving you confirmation that okay, I want to buy. That's when you close the remaining one. Understand? So now looking at this chart now, you already marked this zone. Our market has tapped into this zone. What will you do? You drop down to 5 minute time frame. This is 1 hour time frame analysis. You drop down to 5 minute time frame. Unless on the 5 minute time frame you didn't see confirmation on the 5 minute time frame, that's when you will use the 15-minute confirmation to follow your trade. That's for 1 hour time frame. Now looking at this chart now, you have market giving you, when market tap into your zone, e gave you something like this, but this is not what you are looking for. You just went above, come down, go back, same thing, give you pullback, continue. This is not what you are looking for. Understand? The only thing that will make you take trade from here is maybe let's say this last one that come down, give you this pullback. Then after this candle closes, then you wait for this next candle to close. You can just buy from here, this next one. But this is not looking like what I am looking for. Like the candlestick confirmation or the change of character confirmation. The only time I can say okay there was change of character is around this place, this break to the upside. I can see pullback here, then um maybe market reverse back into this FVG here. Let me zoom in so you can see. Let's say I miss my trade around this place. What I'll be interested in now is using my Fibonacci to measure from year to year to know where the pullback started from around this place. Now I'm interested in taking trade from 50% zone here. And now I'm having this 50% zone. Let me say I mark it down. This is my 50% zone. You understand? So I'm interested in buying from this discount area. You understand? This is premium, this is discount. You understand? There was I'm coming. Let's say I don't want to like risk. Let's say I don't want to enter here because I'm not seeing what I needed. You understand? But market is already has already started buying. But I'm waiting for where market where market will reverse back to. Sorry. I'm waiting for where market reverse to after price has breaking out of this whole structure around this place. This is the main structure that market. What do you see here? You can see market breaking below this with weak. Understand? This like market structure shifts. You can see market breaking above this also. Now, where will you be interested in? You carry your you take your fair value what's it called, Fibonacci 2. You measure from here to where the pullback started from. So you're interested in the discount area. Now, market is in the discount area. You wanted to buy. If you want to take any buy now, it should be from below this um what's it called, the line here, this vertical line. Is it vertical horizontal line that I draw here? Now, there are a lot of zones here. You understand? There are a lot of zones, but we are interested in taking trade only from the this line here. So now I have an FVG here, fair value gap here. This is my fair value gap area. Now I'll be interested in only the discount side of the fair value gap here, which is this place. I'll draw it out. So I'll get a sniper entry because I forgot to take I was unable to take trade around this place. Now, what did I tell you before? I said you take trade closer to your liquidity. Now, after price broke out above this place, where did it start reversing from? When it gave pullback, this is where the pullback is, which is this liquidity. This is your liquidity. And before you take your trade again, after you mark your liquidity, this is your liquidity. You understand? This is your liquidity. This is where the pullback is. Now, before you take your trade again, you use your Fibonacci to mark the swing. You understand? Which is from year to year, which is the swing, to know the 50%, the discount area. Now, the discount area is below the liquidity, and you are only interested in the one closer to the liquidity. There are still a lot of zone here. You can see other block here. You can see fair value gap here. You can see another fair value gap within this place. But the one you are interested in is the one closer to what? The liquidity, and our liquidity is here. So which one is closer? Is this one. And is it within the discount? Yes. So now you can see after the whole buy that you have already missed all this movement, you'll be like angry that why didn't you just enter your buy limit or buy immediately from here? You understand? Why didn't you just enter? It's risky to buy like that without confirmation. Some most of the time you take losses. Now look at this zone now. Can you see this zone? Let's say you buy from here and your stop loss is here. Spread of the market will have even taken you out before this buy continue. You will now feel like this thing is not working out for me. It work out, but the knowledge is not there. That's why. Understand? Now, what did you see later? Market reverse back into this zone. What can you see? What confirmation did you see here after market? I told you that when market tap into your zone after you have analyzed from the higher time frame and it gives you confirmation. When it gives you confirmation and you mark out the zone again on the lower time frame, when market tap into your zone, what will you look out for again? What do you see when market was coming? It was coming bearish aggressively. Then immediately tap into the zone. What do you see here? What confirmation do you see? Was it not what I draw before that you are seeing here? You can see this middle one there. The next one closed above it doesn't matter the color of the middle one, can be green, can be red, but this next one that is going to the opposite direction should be the color of that one. Now you can see that the body of this one close above the body of this one. So now if you want to buy, what will you do? You buy immediately this third candle close. You buy immediately. Then your stop loss will just be few pips. Sorry. You buy immediately the third candle close. Then your stop loss will just be below the wick of this one. Then you ride it. This is how I take my trade. Sniper entry. Then I will just hold it. I know that market will not reverse at that moment. I will have even done like 10 RR, 20 RR before I even get to the TP. Maybe my RR from the analysis, the main analysis was supposed to be like 3 RR. But based on the confirmation I follow, my RR will be like 20, you understand, or 15 or 10, understand. So I can now use big lots. Now looking at this chart now, my stop loss here is just um my stop loss here is just this 2.6. This 2.6 now, if you multiply by that's if you multiply by, let me just say 3. If you multiply by 0.5, that's the smallest loss size for this pair. 0.5 times 3, that's $1.5 loss. It's not even up to $1.5 loss. So if I use like five lot now on this pair, if I use like 5 lots on this pair now, my stop loss would be like $15. And this whole movement from here to this whole place where there's drawn liquidity, to this whole place where there's draw liquidity. Let's say you take your profits here around this place. This is 44. Now this 44, um 44 times 0.5, that's $22. So if you are risking $1.5, you are already up $22 in profit. If you are risking $15, you are already up to $20 in profit. That's how I take my trade. Now I can say I'll risk $15. I can fund $15 account. Immediately I saw this, I can now move like $15 into my MT5 and enter the trade. I will know that okay, this thing will not reverse. If I use 5 lot on it now, my $15 is safe. I can even open like as much as many position as it continue going. I'll be using order flow to follow it up. Immediately I see any reversal into any potential zone and I see confirmation, I will add more position. Immediately I see any reversal into another potential zone, I'll add more position. That's what I do. Understand? So that's how I trade. Understand? That's how I trade. Now, where you take profit also matters. Now, on this 1 hour time frame is where you look for your reversal in profit, like where the price will reverse from. But price has not gotten to the zone where you are interested in taking reversal. The place that you are expecting price to reverse is this place. But there are zones where market will react to. Let's say the zones like maybe there's any other block, but along this line, market is just giving um trend, this bearish trend that is not looking good. Market will take it out, it will buy into this zone before it sell. So this is where your target is. So let's say you use 5 lots and you're already up to $20 in profit from the analysis done from this place. If you take your trade from here using just confirmation on 50, I'll drop down to 15 time frame. That is, if there's any confirmation, also I'll show you that's candlestick confirmation. Now looking at this chart now, let's say you use 5 lots and you're already up to $20. You can close like 3 lot out of the 5 lots. So you anything, even market reverse back into break even, anywhere you set your break even, you will not be angry. You're already in profit. You understand? Looking at this chart now, let me say I drop down to 15-minute time frame. Sometimes if you do not see confirmation on 5-minute time frame fast, you can use 3-minute time frame for 1 hour um, entry. But I don't really use that one. Let me say I use 15-minute time frame now. If I can see candlestick confirmation, you looking at this 15-minute time frame also, there was no confirmation when price stopped into the zone. There was no candlestick confirmation. There was only change of character confirmation, which is why market reversed back into this place. So I didn't miss opportunity. Instead of me trading from here and taking loss, market took out this low, took out the zone that I mark. Understand? It took out the zone, then it continued, it started reversing. Instead of me taking loss, unnecessary losses, I'll wait. Understand? Now, if I drop down to 3-minute time frame, maybe there was confirmation there. Even if there's confirmation, even if there is confirmation, there was no reversal immediately. There was no reversal. Assuming market reverses here, give us liquidity here, then reverse back into this FVG here, it will have been more better. Understand? This one will have been the best trade because when you start buying from here, before it moves to around this place, you're already in big profit. You understand? But this one alone, on the 5 minutes that we did, is also good. This one alone, because you didn't miss it anymore. You didn't miss out of the trade anymore. You're already in profit. You just take your snapper entry from here. You're already in profit. Now, if I drop down to the 1 hour again, now looking at this O chart now, I already know that this zone now is no more valid again. If price tap into this my zone and it give me confirmation and it start selling, this zone, I'm no more interested in this zone again. It's not valid again. I don't need this zone again. Market is now liquidity. This zone is now liquidity. You understand? This zone has become liquidity. So it's not valid again. Where will I take my TP again? Where will I set my TP again? Is the next question. Because this zone has been mitigated already. Price has reacted to it already. So the next zone, I'll look for structure. Now, looking at this chart now, what did you see? There was break of structure to the upside, then there's a break of structure to this upside also. Now, looking at this place, you have what? After this break of structure to the upside here, you can see that price has already reacted to this zone here, the ones there. Now, but there was liquidity that price took out. You understand? The liquidity that price took out is now your sell side liquidity. Then what did you see? Immediately price gave you sell side liquidity. It reversed back, giving you inducement. Now price has given you inducement here. Now what did I tell you about marking your POI? This other block. Now looking at this other block now, where are you interested in? Is it the body, the whole body and the wick, or just the body? It's just the body because the wick is longer than the body. If you look at the wick, let me show you clearly. If you look at the wick of this red candle, it's longer than the body. So you are just interested in just the body to get your sniper entry. This 1 hour time frame. Anyway, let's say market starts selling. Where should you expect reversal? Is this place. Hope you are with me. Hope you are with me.
Yeah, we are with you.
The
We are with you.
co-host. Okay, okay. So
We
now,
are with you.
where you are interested in, okay, when you are interested in taking your TP next, is this place. You understand? Is this place. But this place now, let's say you were selling, you're already in big profit after market has moved up to this place, you will not close immediately. Some people will want to buy from here. Some of the other traders that are interested in this buy because they know that the market is bullish. Understand? They know that market has been bullish. You understand? They want to buy from here. They will have done the analysis here. They want to buy. Their stop loss will be like this. You now, you're already on the sell. You have been selling, you're already in big profit. You self, you yourself, you mark this zone by yourself. You mark this zone, you'll be interested in the buy too. Understand? But if price didn't give you something like this, if price has changed to maybe bearish movement, is now dumping, maybe it's dumping aggressively, is dumping like any pullback you see, just giving you break of support becoming resistance, support becoming resistance, that is just reverse reacting to it. This is what you see. After market tap into this zone, it will go back a little bit, then dump you. Them now, like the people that are already using risk entry, this is what will happen to them. Market will dump them, dump, because market has changed. If you are seeing this kind of aggressive movement, the price has changed character. If that's where you will now wait for market structure shift confirmation. If you don't see market structure shift confirmation, don't take this buy, because looking at this whole place, there are a lot of space here the market need to cover. Understand? Look at it, look at this whole space. So what you always wait for is market structure shift confirmation, the way we saw it here, that we take this buy here. You understand? Understand? So that's what you wait for. So people that are eager to buy, maybe buy limit, setting buy limit, they will take that loss. But you that you're already on this sell, you would still hold yourself until you see something like this on the 5 minute time frame. maybe when market was coming, market now do something like this within the zone is e now give something like this. That's when you now close your you close some of your sell. Let's say you open like five positions, you close like three. Understand? You leave like two because the buy now, this trend now is now bearish. You understand? The only place where you close your um you close this buy that you are opening is when price react to any support that became resistance. You understand? That's when you close because market will be creating a lot of pullback, reversal, a lot of pullback, reversal, a lot of pullback, reversal. So all those pullback, there will be support zone that market will break. So those support zone that market are breaking, if you start buying from here now, you close your trade immediately. Price get to that support that became resistance. You close, then you wait if price give you confirmation like something like this. You will now add more sales to your pending your already profitable trade that are running. You will now add more sell. That's how to follow trend. You understand? So this place is no more valid. Market will break it below, then continue dumping. You understand? So that's how I trade. That's how I trade. So that's how I trade. Now we can go to trading view. I'm using this thing. Let me show you the trade I took on GU this week. Okay, this was the say I took. I will show you how I took the trade, and it was a beautiful trade. Now, what I did first was I was on the 24 hours time frame, which is daily time frame, because I'm a day trader. I'm a day trader. So on this 24 hours time frame, what did I see? Price took out my buy side liquidity with weeks. What did I see? After price take out buy side liquidity, what should you expect? Market should reverse. Now price has taken out this high, which is the resistance. What do you expect? Price should reverse. Now the reason why price didn't respect this order or this fair value gap here is because this liquidity that I gave you here was not perfect enough. It's not perfect enough. Not perfect enough. This reversal is not perfect enough. So it's not a good one. That's why I didn't consider this trade. I was waiting for price to take out this place. So when price take out this place, what should I do? I'll drop down to either 4 hours or 1 hour time frame. Now the 4 hours time frame, what did I see? I took I took this buy, I close it here. I close it here. I will show you how I took the buy. Um this buy was when did I take it? Was it last forgotten? But I took this buy, then I took this sell. Now looking at this chart now, what did I see? I saw this buy side liquidity on 4 hours. Then I saw price giving me this whole action here. Then price tap into this other block that I say. Price has started selling, but I didn't sell from here. Price has given me break. Then before the break to the downside here, price give me pullback as liquidity, then reverse taking tapping into this other block that it started selling from there. But I'm not interested in this place because I'm not convinced enough to take this trade. Assuming I'm convinced enough, I want it to break below this place first, which is what I was waiting for. You understand? I wanted it to break below this place, this green blue line that I mark here. That if price break below this place, I'll know that okay, price has changed direction to sell. You understand? So while waiting, I was looking for potential buy zones where price after price break this place, it will now reverse for me because it has mitigated this zone. I know that price will not come to this whole place again. This place is gone. So I'll just drop to lower time frame to look for sell opportunity around this place. You understand? But while looking for that, I'll look for buy opportunity. You understand? I'll look for buy opportunity to follow to make it reverse back into the premium zone in this area. This discount, this premium. If you are selling, you are interested in premium. If you are buying, you are interested in discount. Now, for me to take any sell, I will mark I will mark my swing from this high to this eye because this one is no more my swing. This place, everything that's happening here, I'm not interested in anything. It's just this place I'm interested in. This current one, this is my swing now. So I use my fib to mark from year to year to know where my 50% zone is. Now, after getting all this stuff now happen, I have seen a break of structure the downside, but I wanted to look for where I'll buy from. Now, for me to buy, this is what I look out for. Why price was breaking structure to the upside, upside, upside. He gave pullback here, then he gave a sell side liquidity here. You can see the sell side liquidity here. Price gave the sell side liquidity. Then after that, what did price do? Price gave this pullback as inducement, then continuation. Then what did I do? Sorry, I'm coming. What did I do? I mark my zone. Let me show you what I mark. This other block here. You can see this other block. What did I mark? The wick of the candle is longer than the body. What did I do? I mark only the body. So what did you see? Price tap into this zone. But I did not what? I did not enter immediately. I dropped down. I told you that if you are using 4 hours entry, you should drop down to 15 minutes. Is that not what I said? I dropped down to 15 minutes. So on my 15-minute time frame, I'm just trying to use this for explanation. That's why all this whole thing is just plenty on the chart. Now on this 15 minute now, what can you see? I have when price was coming to my zone, he gave me this pullback, then continuation breaking below. I have sell side liquidity taken out. Then price did what? Went above breaking this high with a little wick, then giving me pullback, then this pullback. If you measure it with your Fibonacci, you will know that this pullback and this small buy here is up to 50% already. So where am I interested in taking my trade from? Matters. Where I'm interested in taking my trade matters a lot. So what did I do? Let me show you what I did to get my sniper entry. I use my Fibonacci to after my liquidity. This is my liquidity now. This is my pullback, which is my liquidity. I will expect price to do what take it out before buying. Now, if price will take out my liquidity, where is my point of interest? I'll use my Fibonacci to mark out this FVG. I have this FVG here, this fair value gap. This is my fair value gap zone. Now, this fair value gap here, I will be interested in the discount area because I'm buying. So I mark it out. So now, after this whole thing happened, price reversed back into this zone. But I did not buy immediately because price did not give me candlestick confirmation to take this buy. So I dropped down to 5 minutes, immediately tap into the zone. Let me show you what I did. You can see where my zone is at. You can see where I started buying from. This is where it's supposed to be, but I started buying from here. Now I dropped down to 5 minute time frame. Immediately price tap into my zone. What did I do? I wait for candlestick confirmation. But if I want to take the trade, like if I want to use risk entry, because market has given me change of character already, I can use risk entry to just buy when price tap into this place. Because I won't care anymore because I've seen change of market structure shifts here already. I'll just put my stop loss here. But me, I just want sniper entry so I can use big lots. Now when price was coming to my zone, what did he do? Price did what? He gave me it weak among all of them. This is the longest one, so I consider this one as my middle. Then this price closing above the body of this next one closing above this. Then I start buying from here. Then my stop loss is now 8 pips instead of all this whole place. My stop loss become just 8 pips. So I open a lot of position. Then my TP area matters. You understand? So when price was buying this 5 minute time frame, I went to 30-minute time frame. I went to 30-minute time frame because I'm no more interested in all this part again. I'm only interested in this swing. So where will I close my trade? You understand? Is what matters next because I'm already on the buy. I was already on the buy. So where I will close matters next. You understand to me? Now looking at this chart now, you can see that this area is the premium area if you want to sell. You are interested in the premium area. Now, on this premium area, On this premium area, there are a lot of things to consider. You will see order block, you see field order block, you see FVG. Was it on 1 hour? It's like on 1 hour. Yeah, it's on 1 hour. Then I know that I noticed there was another block here. There was another block here. So I marked that other block now because I know that when price come into this other block and is in the premium area, it will react to it and sell. So immediately it came into this zone. It gave confirmation, candlestick confirmation 15 minutes. I just closed my trade immediately. It gave candlestick confirmation immediately on 15-minute time frame. You can see the candlestick confirmation on 15 minutes. Immediately gave that. I saw this confirmation here. I closed immediately. I closed my trade. I left it. Then I knew that it would sell, but I didn't take this sell. So, but that was not the zone I'm interested in selling from. Understand? My zone is the one above because there's still another zone that has not been mitigated yet. And that's the style of trading I do. Understand? So, what I was interested in was I was seeing this buy side liquidity taken out. Then I saw this pullback giving me liquidity. Then what did I mark? I marked my entry. Was it on 1 hour time frame? It's like some 1 hour time frame. So I marked this other block on this 1 hour time frame. And the other block also aligns with FVG, but I use this as my entry, this other block. I mark this other block here. Now, immediately price tap into this other block. You can see it also align with the failed order block here. That's why I just mark this whole place. This is a failed order block here. So it aligns with it. So I just mark it out. When I mark it out, this 1 hour time frame, my zone is on 1 hour time frame on this cell. So what did I do? I drop down to 5 minutes. Immediately price tap into that zone that I mark. Let me show you what I now did. Looking at this chart now, what can you see? What can you see? You can see this old stop loss that I put here. This is not my stop loss. I didn't use this as my stop loss. Let me show you what I did. Immediately price tap into this zone. This was the former stop loss. That was the former stop loss for the whole analysis. But when price came into my zone, it gave me confirmation, but the candlestick confirmation is not good enough. It's not good enough, so I didn't take it. Price gave me buy side liquidity, then went below, breaking below it. Then after breaking below it, it gave me pullback, then sold a little bit. Now, if you use your Fibonacci now to confirm that this liquidity is good enough for me, I'll mark from here to here where the pullback started from. You can see that this pullback from here to here is up to 50%. So I know that this zone now is now valid. So what will I do? Anywhere I see change, price giving me reversal, or you can see this zone here. I mark this zone. This is where I started selling from. I saw a failed order block around this place. This place. This is where I started selling from. This failed order block. This here. That's where I started selling from. So immediately I saw price giving me reversal. When price was going inside, it gave me this middle one, then the next one closing below it. Then I started selling like this. This is what I did. I started selling immediately. This one closes, this third one. Then my stop loss is no more all this place again. My stop loss now reduced to this place, which is just 4 pips stop loss. Then I opened a lot. I opened like 20 positions, I think, on $35 account. I opened 20 positions with 0.02. I opened 20 positions with 0.02, and it gave me over 500 and something dollar. So
Oh, that's massive.
it sold up to this place. The reason why I closed my trade around this place, it was on 1 hour time frame. I saw something. Let me show you what I see. I saw, was it 1 hour or 4 hours time frame? There was something I saw on 4 hours time frame, I think. Um there's something I saw on 4 hours time frame. Let me drop down to 4 hours because there was a potential area on the 4 hour. Now, is it 4 hours? I saw there was something I saw. There was one time frame I used. I saw something that made me close. Okay, it was this place. It was this. It was this fair value gap here. I saw, and also there was GBP red folder news at that moment. Immediately, price gave me that. I know how to read news, so I read the news. I saw that the news outcome was showing that GBP is strong, so I just closed my trade. I left it, so it reversed. I know that this market will still sell. It to still sell because it has changed direction to sell. I just closed because I know that market will still reverse closing to this other block here. It has even gone to the other block safe, but I didn't take it anymore because it was Friday already. Tap into this other block on 30-minute time frame, I think. Yeah, it has come to this other block, but I didn't take it anymore because it was Friday already. So that's how I trade. That's how I trade basically. I don't rush my trade. I always wait for confirmation. So now for next week, let me delete all this. I don't need all this on my chart. It has already played out. I've already taken the trade. Now, for next week on GBP USD, market will sell anyway, but market may still buy, but I'm more keen on this sell. Now, look, I will use like 1 hour time frame. Let me say I use 1 hour time frame. What I'm saying is showing me that market will sell, but market is not giving me good structure yet. I didn't see any good structure yet. The structures I have already played out. These are the structure I have that already played out. What I'll be expecting market to do is to give me maybe something like this again before this wholesale continue. Maybe it should give me, maybe when market opens, it should just give me something like this, break above this high a little bit. Maybe after that, sorry, maybe after that, maybe before breaking below this, it will give me pullback a little bit, then continue breaking below this place. This is what I'm expecting for next week. Then I have price reversing back to this area, then crash. I have some setup on BTC. I have some setup on BTC. The one I have already, this one I've played out. I took this one, but I'm waiting for this buy. It was on 30-minute time frame. I marked the setup. So this buy may play out, but when it comes to the zone, before I take my trade, I always use confirmation. And also I have this sell. You can see sell side liquidity. Then I have this pullback as liquidity, which has not mitigated the zone. So I marked this zone already. So this one may play out also. When price reverse to this zone, wait for confirmation also. Maybe candlestick confirmation or change of character confirmation. This also, but BTC is always slow during the weekend, I think, unless there's any news that will make it move faster. Also, this one, I have sell side liquidity, but this sell side liquidity is not that strong. It's not that strong because it's weak, weak, weak. But this one is very strong. This one that I mark here. And how I mark my zone, it was on 15-minute time frame. What I saw, let me show you what I saw before I mark this zone. This one that I mark. I saw market giving me range type of trade here. Then what did I see? Price breaking above this eye, giving me buy side liquidity. After price giving me buy side liquidity, then he gave me pullback before continuation to break below this place. Then I know that this whole place here was my liquidity, inducement liquidity. Now price has broken below this, then I know that okay, price will want to sell. So what did I do? I did I used my Fibonacci to mark my fair value gap. This is my Fibonacci. I used it to mark my fair value gap. And my fair value gap is like this. I'll be interested in the premium area. So that's how I took this trade. Price tap into this premium area. Can see tap into it with week. With a week. So immediately price tap into it. Immediately price tap into it. What did it give me? It was buying to my zone. Tap into it, gave me this. After it gave me this, then the next one closed below. The body of the next candle closed below. I told you that the candlestick in the middle doesn't matter. So on 15-minute time frame, when you analyze on 15-minute time frame, you can use 5-minute time frame to do confirmation. But on the 5-minute time frame, it was not looking nice. There was no good confirmation. So that's why I still waited on the 15-minute time frame before the 50 because the 15-minute time frame is more stronger. So 15-minute time frame now, I saw the candlestick confirmation because I couldn't see candlestick confirmation on 5-minute time frame, the kind of candlestick confirmation I like. So I saw it on 15-minute time frame. So I started selling from here. But I didn't like put more. I didn't trade aggressively on this one because BTC is bullish, so I just took shots. I just opened small position. I just leave it for a while, then I close. Understand? And this place that I take my TP, let me show you what I saw. The reason why I closed that place as TP. The reason why I chose that place as TP. What I saw was price giving me kind of a break of strike to the upside here. After the break of strike to the upside here, was it 30-minute time frame or 1 hour time frame? It was on 1 hour time frame, I think. I saw something like this. What I saw was that price give a good pullback here. I have a good pullback here. Then price broke above it. When price broke above it, it gave me this pullback for liquidity, then continuation to the buy. Then that's why I marked this other block here. I marked this other block. That's why I set my TP here because I know that price will eventually come here before it will buy. Now, the reason why I wanted to take this buy now was because I dropped down to 30-minute time frame. I was seeing buy side, sell side liquidity. Then I saw a break to the upside. Then I saw this pullback for continuation. Then that's why I marked this fair value gap and this other block together for price tap into it. So if price reverse here and tap into this zone, I'll just risk a little. If I see confirmation on it, I'll risk a little because you can see the stop loss is wide. That's almost like 86 pips. But I'll not take it immediately. I'll wait for confirmation. If there's no confirmation, I won't take the trade. I'll leave it because it may not play out because there are a lot of wicks here. Understand? And they may not be strong. But there's something I used to notice. I use for noticing my weak eye and weak low. But those indicators, they are. I don't need it. I don't need it. But I used it before when I was trading to mark my weak low and weak high. But I don't need it anymore because I'll just be subscribing to trading view that I'm not using. Just to mark week high and week low when I can wait on confirmation and take my trade. So also for this one, also you can see this may be a week high, this may be a week low, but if price give confirmation, I can take any of them. Understand? So this is what I have for BTC. And for gold, gold is been moving somehow, so I just left it. There was a sell I was supposed to take on gold. This sell that started from here. But I was sleeping at night when price tap into this my zone. So I missed this whole sell that happened. This sell that happened, I missed it. So the zone was on 1 hour time frame. I used 1 hour time frame to mark my zone that time. But I missed this whole sell. This whole sell that happened throughout last week and last 2 weeks. I missed everything. I was supposed to take this sell because price gave me a change of character here. After the market structure shift here, it gave me pullback here for liquidity. Then I use what's it called? Fibonacci to mark my entry. Then I was interested in the premium area, which is this. Sorry, where is this? I was interested in this premium area. I was interested in this premium area to take myself from here. So this is what I was expecting. My phone was ringing to at that moment. So that's why I missed this. You can see the time goes start selling 3 a.m. in the night. Was it 2 a.m. in the night? So when price came into this zone, what price did also? When I woke up around was it 5 that day? So when I woke up around 5 that day, I was expecting price to reverse back. You know, when I mark my zone on 1 hour time frame, what I use is 5 minute time frame for confirmation. Unless I'm not seeing something good on 5 minutes. Where's this chart? Unless I'm not seeing something good on 5 minutes, that's when I drop down to 15 minutes. Now, this 5 minutes, I was not seeing anything that is good. You understand? The only thing I was expecting that okay, now I'm seeing something like this. Can price reverse back, take out this high and sell again? I was waiting. I waited, but price left. So what I saw as confirmation on this is 15 minutes confirmation that the that gold used here. You saw this price was going aggressively into the zone, give this pullback, then the next candle close below this body of this one. So if you are to sell, take any sell, you will take sell from here. You start selling from here. Your stop loss will now be here. This is 69 pip stop loss. Then you hold your trade to draw on liquidity. If you want to take your TP1, it should be on draw on liquidity, which is this area. But the price was already bearish because price has changed character on the higher time frame. So it's showing us that he wanted to sell. And what did I tell you before? If price take out buy side liquidity, what do you expect? Price should sell. So that's why I miss a lot. I miss a lot. I miss that. I miss out of that trade, and
Oh,
somehow. So
wow.
it sold for this sell that happened. So I knew that BTC would buy and go to sell because a lot of people were putting money in USD because
Yeah,
of all those,
diversifying.
all those things happening. So this thing sold for over how many pips? It sold for a long sold for over 2,800 pips. We just few pips risk. So is this 2,000? It should be more than, no, it's 2,000 something. 2,800 pips. So that's why I miss this one. So sometime that's why it's good to use what's it called? That trading alert I told you. If you are using trading alert, it will help you a lot because you'll be busy with your thing. You cannot be on the chat always. So while you are busy, the trading alert will alarm you that okay, the price is in your zone already. You can come and check your chart. So you leave what you are doing, check your chart. You understand it. You can set as many as you want, many alerts. You can set for deriv, you can set for crypto, any pair you want. So for gold now, gold has already tapped into a zone on the daily time frame. Yeah, I saw something on the 24 hours time frame. So I even posted it on my WhatsApp that people can buy if they see change of character. But the change of character I'm saying is not nice enough. So some people took risks, and one guy turned 10K dollars to over 40K dollars. That with that post I made on my WhatsApp, I told them that they can buy from this area, this FVG here. I marked this FVG.
Oh,
I posted on my WhatsApp. So the guy took the risk, bought from 10K dollars, he took it to 40K dollars. This buy that happened there. But that's not how I trade. I always want market to do what? Give me change of character before I trade. Now on this daily time frame, this one I have here, you can see one thing. The reason why I said it will buy, that it will not exceed this place, because I have a sell side liquidity here. Look at it. There's a sell side liquidity, and there is pullback here for inducement liquidity. Now, what are you interested in? You can use your Fibonacci to know where exactly you should sell from. You can just um look for where the pullback started from, but it's too much. It's okay like this. You can say this one is okay. Now, what you do? Which zone are you interested in? You can now use your. This is where the 50% is. But within the 50%, you still need to mark out a good zone. This is where you are interested in buying from, or this area is where you're interested in buying from. But within this whole place, there are a lot of zones. You understand? The first zone here is this one. We have a zone here, but price didn't give any good reaction. Then you have another FVG here. So I mark out this FVG, but when price tap into this FVG, it didn't give confirmation. The confirmation it was given is not what I like. I like confirmation that I will know what I'm doing. I don't want something that will just take my money because of I was rushing to take the trade. So there was this was the first zone. I told you the zone closer to liquidity is the one that you were interested in. Unless that one didn't give you confirmation, that's when you will go for the next one. You have another zone here. If you mark another FVG, there's another FVG within this place. You can see there are a lot of zones, but I'm interested in the one that will give me confirmation. I still have another zone here. So that's why I didn't rush this one, because this one now is just type of risk type of entry. I still have another zone on the daily time frame. This daily time frame and good movement on even 5 minute time frame is a big one. So there's no need to rush it. You understand? So this whole thing that happened, price, and I told you that if you analyze on 24-hour time frame, what time frame will you drop down to if price tap into your zone? 1 hour time frame to look for confirmation. Now looking at this whole thing, can you say you see any buy side liquidity here? There's no buy side liquidity, but price give candlestick confirmation. But 1 hour candlestick confirmation for gold is too big. It's too big. Price was selling aggressively into this zone. When he sold into this zone, he gave you this whole thing. Then he gave you this next one closing. This kind of confirmation, not three times, it's not three candlestick confirmation. This engulfing candle confirmation. Price gave engulfing candle. Will you say after price gave engulfing candle, you start buying from 50% of the engulfing body, which is this, and your stop loss will be here. Good. This 1 hour time frame. Sorry. Yeah, stop loss will be here. This stop loss is 200 pips stop loss. It's 200 pips. It's too much for me, so that's why I didn't take it. It's too much. Understand? It's too much. That's why I just left it. But I know that this confirmation, this engulfing candlestick kind of confirmation when price tap into your zone. But assuming you give me the kind of confirmation like three candlestick confirmation, now I'll be okay. I'll say let me risk it, even though the stop loss is like 100 pips. I'll say let me risk it. But for this one, the candlestick confirmation is not looking, is the engulfing kind of candlestick confirmation. Even after price gave that engulfing candlestick confirmation, you see what happened. You can see the reversal into the 50% zone. It was coming aggressively before it started flying. That time he bought for over 1,000, 1,120 pips. The guy caught, he just buy from here. He was just risking it. He was trading anyhow. So he just hold it for long till he got to around this place and then close his trade. So for good now, what I'm expecting, if price will take out this zone, if price will take out this zone, maybe this coming week, if price can still respect all this sell here and take out this zone, maybe it will crash into this zone. If you crash into this zone, that's when you will now drop down to 1 hour time frame. When you now, that's where market will now give change of character. That's where me I want to buy from. From here now, go to buy to another new all-time high. So you can hold your buy you can hold your buy from here to another new all-time high that go to create. So this is what I'm interested in. I'm interested in gold coming to dropping into 50, 3,450. When it comes to this place, this is what I'm expecting. When price give me this change of character on the 1 hour time frame here, when it come into any zone I mark here on the I'll drop down to 5 minute time frame, look for change of character again, then I'll follow up. Then I can use big lot to hold it for long because I know that if price start buying from this zone now, it will buy till it will take out this eyes, all this eye here, because all this one will now become liquidity to take all of them out to now buy above all this place, creating a new all-time high. So this is what I'm seeing on gold for next week. And for GBP JPY, I was expecting this sell to happen, but it didn't sell because price took out the buy side liquidity here. You can see this buy side liquidity here, this resistance zone. Then I dropped down to 15-minute time frame. From 4 hours is to 15 minutes. From 4 hours, you drop to 15 minutes. Was it 15 minutes I used? Was it 15 minutes or 1 hour? I think. Okay. I used, was it 15 minutes or 1 hour? I used 15 minutes. From 4 hours, I dropped down to 15 minutes. So after price took out that buy side liquidity, which is this high, what I was expecting for GJ to do for me, GJ gave me a change of character here. He gave me this pullback, went above, taking out this high with a little wick, then break below it. And after breaking below it, he gave me this pullback for liquidity. I was expecting price to come here, price didn't come here. So and I'm good pullback, break. Then price has already given me liquidity. I was expecting price to tap here. I'm not missing this place. Even though I missed this place, this fair value gap, I should not miss this one. But GG was just selling. We're just selling. We're just selling. So now I have another buy below there. Maybe that buy will make a reverse. But the buy is not that clear. Sorry. It's not that clear, but it may play out. It may play out. Was it 4 hours? It's not a good zone. It's just reversal zone. Just reversal area. Just a reversal area. So for GG, I'm expecting price to reverse here, then sell. That's what I'm expecting. But price is not going there. I don't know why. For USJPY, I took this buy that happened. USJPY also is the same thing. It took out this high, buy side liquidity, then it gave change of character. I was expecting price also to sell on 15-minute time frame to enter after the whole change of character. All of them, JPYPS, they were just moving anyhow that week. Um, this last week, they did not want to they did not want to come to the zone I mark on the 15-minute time frame because it gave me this high, then it broke below its change of character here. Give me this pullback as liquidity. I was expecting price to come to this other block, then I sell. It just left. JPYP were just moving anyhow. So I left them. So for this week, for this coming week, on gold and BTC, that's what I'm expecting on gold and BTC. If gold can drop down to this place again, if you can drop down to this place, that's where that's where you should buy from. Then you can hold the buy, you can hold the buy till near all time high. That's where me I'll buy from. If gold can come to this place, I'll buy from here and hold to near all time high. So that's all for today from my side.
Oh wow,
That's from my side.
that is really massive. Thank you so much, Too Good.
You're
We
welcome.
sincerely appreciate your presentation. I think one thing I absolutely have to comment from my own end is your risk to reward ratio. Like
Oh,
honestly, that's really stood out. And I feel people watching too should understand what I'm saying. That
uh,
really stood out for me. So I don't know if you have any question, you can just type it in the comment section for Sukuri. If you have any question, you can just type it in the comment section. So while you wait for the question, I think Sukuri, you didn't do a proper introduction of yourself while you wanted to start. So I
I
think
know.
you should.
I already Signals Park admin will have already talked about me. So he's my guy. So I know that he will have maybe talk about me. So that's why I didn't say anything again. I just went straight.
Okay, you
So
can.
this person that stays in Kogi State. That's my state. Though you are sharing my state with me.
Oh,
That's
wow.
where I'm from. But I live in Abuja. Also, me and Signals Park admin, we are also sharing states. Also,
Wow.
we are sharing state. I used to visit my parents in where he stays.
Oh.
Uh, so, if there's any question, you can type your question in the comments. So maybe I will look at them.
Sorry, if you have a question, you can drop it in the comment section. Okay, Sukod, I have a question.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah, you said
Yeah, I can hear
once
you.
good reverse to the point, once good reverse to the point where it will later go to the all-time high. Should we be
Yeah.
expecting a fall on BTC?
Your your network was breaking.
Okay, I said you said when gold reverse to the that low and once it start going to that all-time high, should we be expecting a fall on BTC?
No, no, no. That doesn't correlate now. It's not as if when gold is buying, BTC should be selling. The only time where gold
I think
buys,
they are correlating now. Or,
no, like
or
the only time where when gold buys very well is when there's news like maybe there's bomb somewhere, and
okay,
people want to remove their money from
yeah,
cryptocurrency pairs
I
and
get
buy
that.
gold and put their money on gold. Understand? Because the value of gold will be very high at that moment.
Okay,
Yeah. So that's it.
okay. Why there is no question? I think we've come to
The end of today's session.
right. I think we've come to an end. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, there will be more sessions coming up too. And also, if you haven't joined the Signal Spark Telegram community, make sure you join. It will be under the link. it will be under the link will be under this video. You can just click the link and join. So we've come to an end. So thank you so much, Too Good. I really, really appreciate your presentation. Thank you so much.